So welcome back, this is David, and these are some random coffee stains that I'm going to draw on and find some images in. So this one right here kind of looks like a bit of a face going on here, and it kind of comes around and forms kind of like a strong jaw and neck, and then but right here it kind of looks like there's a helmet of some sort, and you just sort of trace around and you'll find that there's a nice big, almost military helmet, but it's kind of stretched. It's kind of stretched, like it's being pulled back or something. And since there's no more coffee for the body, I think maybe it has like a handle, like maybe it's a military man kettlebell. You know, it's voluntary. Like, this is probably a day and age where military men can take themselves apart, no problem. It is still a human after all. So you just have to find the designated areas, you know, where they have really low cigarette holders. So if you're making a pass by, it can take a quick puff. You know, if you're waiting for the bus, there's usually one there. And usually right next to the cigarette there's a razor, because, you know, the 5 o'clock shadow. There's a noodle clamp, and, you know, it has some sauce on it, so, you know, you can just give that a go. Right to left is usually preferable. I wouldn't go the other way around. Just, there are other kettlebells out there, and I mean, who wants a noodle smelling like cigarettes? So over here, this one sort of looks like a dog nose, but I'm not really sure what the rest is. Maybe it's like a shower head, like one of those new shower heads that make it. They're usually in an Italian shower, you know, with it just feels like it's raining. Except, but I think this one, since it's a dog's nose, maybe it's raining dog, like just the features of a dog. And here's a fun fact: they actually can exfoliate pretty good, like if you give yourself a good wash with the dog features. And I want to say dog features instead of dog parts, because it's raining down, but it does rematerialize. And when you're all done, just sort of scoop the features into one corner, and it'll rematerialize. But first, you do need to put the dog in the dog hole, and that's up here, usually above the shower head. But I'm not really sure about the newer models. And I know people are concerned, like, well, what if this hurts them? It doesn't at all. They're perfectly fine, and they absolutely love to help you exfoliate. Not a lot of people know that. So it just rematerializes down here. I'll put a little line and just let your imagination do it. I have no time to draw it. So just picture a happy dog with a bunch of your blackheads around it. So this right here, this sort of looks like a very stressed out beluga. Maybe it's one that's trying to be like it looks like it's kind of trying to be something it's not. So what would a beluga try to be that it's not? Oh, probably a coat hanger. So, you know, it can do the hook part, no problem. It's just the tail fins need to be a bit longer or wider or whatever, because, you know, you can't really put a shirt on that. Even the sheer size of the thing, all you can do really is duct tape a shirt down there, but that doesn't look right. And obviously it would stress the poor whale out. I don't know if you've ever seen a beluga whale get really stressed out, but usually a big piece of popcorn will just pop out of the blowhole, and that's no fun for anyone really. And right here, sort of looks like a pillow and a person, like there's enough space in there for a person. Maybe it's a pillow and someone's sleeping, but he's sort of being like punched in the face by this, by probably a boxing glove, like he was asleep and then just pow. Like, what on earth could be that upset to hit a sleeping man? Oh, it's his Christmas tree. Well, what's the date? Ah, that makes sense. Like, throw me in the friggin' garbage, you fool. So right over here, this sort of looks like a weird shaped sleeping mask. Like maybe it's part of a series that has like different themes, you know, like some have eyes that are open, some have eyes that are shut. It's got the open eyes, but this part here is sort of wrinkly, and it's the deflated Zeppelin hidden carrot mask. Ah, that's the one. So that's everything in my head today. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Please support my Patreon. The link is right below. Lots of interesting things you can have access to. If you want to send in your own coffee stains for me to draw on in an episode, just please send me a message on Instagram. If you're interested in purchasing the original coffee stain paper that I make myself in the episodes, just please message me on Instagram as well. They'll be signed, of course. So please subscribe, hit like, and please leave a comment. I will respond to it. And thanks very much for watching, and have a good night.